Hello? Hello? Um, can you put me on mute? Cause I'm online, like broadcasting on YouTube, and it's not gonna let me play music. It's not gonna hear music in there. Okay, you did? That why you look like. Never mind.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Here's Moutier at the elbow. Chandler.
Oh, 2K.
And even though he missed that, you have to take.
Oh man, how's everybody doing?
The opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Craig, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Moutier, no good. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 8 here in the quarter.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts.
All right,
Take
coach.
over and make your presence felt. Quit being
We
so
got you,
soft.
homie. Big B's over here.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Denver. Kenneth Faried comes in for Wilson Chandler. The Warriors. Also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Wright. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Hey, who this watching?
Confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Moutier. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Kenneth Faried.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gallinari's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. And it's Denver with the rebound. Moutier dishes to Jordan. And Gallinari kicks to Fareed. Baseline try. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Another three for Golden State.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Moutier with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Hollins. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another three for Golden State.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now here's Mills. D right on him. The dish now to Moutier. Curry with the steal. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Goes back up, and that's good for two. Mr. Clutch has got 40 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Moutier. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 18 to the right side. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three-pointer no good. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. Curry with the steal. Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 40. Got that bucket in no time at all. Mr. Clutch has got 43 points. Moutier dishes to Fareed. Pass to Gallinari. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 43 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Mr. Clutch. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Out to the wing, fires for 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mr. Clutch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
The 19-foot shot. Moutier with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Mr. Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Gallinari in the corner. And stolen by Barnes. And there's the pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gallinari laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gallinari's got 27 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And again, no good by Golden State. The Nuggets trail by 19. And here we go.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Different look here for the Warriors. Alexander's checked in for Ryan Howland. A dominating first.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to get the game in, coach.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
Hey, man, shout out to all the YouTubers.
46 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game.
My homie Chaotic.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
The Nuggets trail by 20. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Mr. Clutch out there with Alexander. And it's Hollins in at the 3, the 5. Here's Barton. He's covered by Thompson. Screen by Fareed. 5 on the clock. Here's Barton. And Hollins pulls it down. Hollins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's deflected. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Jordan. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's having to that game in 1986 is saying something, because a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points game against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers during their run to a 3rd NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said he's God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Here's Thompson after the Nuggets pick up 2. That one goes. Count it.
And he could be the guy to put this
Still
game
get your black ass out of here.
To the wing right side. Gallinari, the open look. And again, it's Denver. Warriors leading by 18. They set the pick. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mr. Clutch has got 50 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Gallinari, a screen on Curry. Off the pick. And it's Gallinari missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And another basket for Golden State.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The Nuggets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Curry brings the double. Dishes to Barton. That's good from 17 feet away.
Hey, man, what's up? Who this watching? Hey man, who just watching my YouTube show
Martin's
channel?
got his first basket. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Huh?
Curry kicks to Hollins.
Oh, that's you? Man, get the...
And it's Golden State with
Man.
another.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
You can text and say... Alright.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Inside, Fareed.
Bitch.
And it's in.
Fuck.
Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Here's Mr. Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Jordan with the screen on Thompson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 14 points for Kenneth Fareed.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their
Woo!
last 10
Good
points
shit.
have all come off assists.
Good shit.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through
And
him,
wow, you just now text
really
that.
smooth.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Oh,
Well said.
fuck.
Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover. And
Bitch ass, nigga.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Damn right, 'cause I'm
Trail by
a
20.
fucking boss.
Now Gallinari. He's got 31. Fareed. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's the screen. Curry kicks to Hollins. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And Kenneth Fareed again. Fareed's got 18 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Warriors leading by 16. Curry passes to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. The shot's good from Mr. Clutch.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, with their fast break operating so
Group shot.
efficiently, I mean, you can
Group
see why
shot.
they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
No good on the free throw. Johnny Snell's checked in for Gallinari. The Warriors also with a sub. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 19. Passes to Mr. Clutch. From deep three-point range, the shot will not go. And it's Denver the other way. Kicks it to Moutier.
Fucking
It's Jordan
asshole.
on the wing. He dishes it to Barton. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Barton's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Feeds it to Moutier. Wide open. The Warriors pull it in.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Good. Livingston's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get
You
tougher
really watching?
defensively.
Fareed a screen on Curry. Snell, and he lays it straight in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target for Mr. Clutch.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Barnes, who's checked in for Golden State.
You could have said something. Don't be typing.
There's a screen. The feed to Barton. He kicks it to Snell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 19 points. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a break.
The Nuggets shooting an efficient 53% from the field. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Now Gallinari following the three-point attempt by Freak. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Curry dishes to Barnes. Clock at 6. And that basket is in there from Mr. Clutch.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Hey, you see what his last name is?
Moutier's checked in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't.
Yeah, I love you.
That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You better.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Warriors leading by 14. Here's Mr. Clutch. Buries it from three-point range. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now this quarter.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here's Gallinari outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Mr. Clutch, and another 3 for Golden State.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
To the wing on the left, from deep, Gallinari. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Really crisp, intelligent pass.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He used that pick just right. Gallinari's got 36.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Warriors leading by 17. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Gallinari kicks to Moutier. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
To the middle, here's Mr. Clutch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Denver. Freak. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
All right. You got to know who you got. All right.
Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch. The Nuggets trail by 16. And here's Moutier. Gallinari in the corner. Jordan the screen. Gallinari passes to Snell. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Complete domination. What a game for Gallinari. He has 38 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Curry dishes to Hollins. Thompson for 3. Kenneth Faried pulls it in. For Denver, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And that's collected by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good.
Wow. What can you say?
The Nuggets trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Danilo Gallinari. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. Gallinari hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Barton. Back to Jordan. Out to Gallinari. Denver passing it around. Inside. Here's Faried. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed on 3 this game only.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Now here's Moutier following the miss by Freak. Gallinari inside the three-point line. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Gallinari's got 43 points. Warriors leading by 12. Curry kicks to Barnes. Outside Curry. Barnes passes to Mr. Clutch. From past the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Moutier's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From 18 feet away. And Gallinari again. Gallinari's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Barton, guarded by Curry. There's the dish to Moutier. They grab their own miss. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the lead is down inside single digits. Moutier's got 9 points in the quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Kenneth Faried did not like that happening.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Yeah, you can ill afford to make mistakes at this juncture. It might not be impossible to come back, but it just got all the more harder.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the 3. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And that one goes long. Warriors leading by 13 from deep, but they'll get another chance. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from outside. And here's the fast break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot. Two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Well, free throw good for Moutier.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
The Warriors making a switch here. Alexander's checked in. Both free throws good for Moutier. Now here's Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Johnson dishes to Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. Denver's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
Your Nuggets dancers.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's head coach was going over with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying...
Yeah. 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 Well, what's up? Okay.
We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, it came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy, you can see it. Take a look at the bench. Those guys are fired up. That makes you want to fight.
Good on the three-point shot.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead
Oh,
is
yeah,
too
bitch,
big
we
to
whooping
overcome.
y'all ass.
Going
We
out
could
on
be
a
up
limb
by
right
20.
now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up. It's one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Moutier. He feeds it to Barton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Warriors.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for them too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Mr. Clutch. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here are the Warriors now. Denver able to drain the 3. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Justin Holiday comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Wright in for Curry. There's 39 seconds left in the... So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They
only won by 20 points, which I knew was going to happen. What is that? 97 points?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I'll try my hardest not to.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
You still watching?
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
You on Instagram?
What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
Yes! Fucking yes! Fuck it, suck it, suck it! Got my fucking badge. You can kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass. Stephanie smell like ass. Stephanie smell like ass. Oh, I got pink balls. Down to no man. Yeah. Alright.
Don't hang up.
Yes, I'm gonna hang up. What the fuck was that? Oh, that's somebody moving a chair.
Yeah, just help her shower.
Alright, ball head. Alright, ball head. Why do you look at me like that? Hello?